there lately. I never saw that before. And that's what God did to me this week. Told me it's time to walk. It's time we get up. It's time we walk. Huh? We sit around and we say, bless me if you can, Lord. God's already blessed you. You just got to walk. If you go with me to the book of Luke, the 17th chapter, we're going to start at about verse 11 and go through 17. I'm going to be reading out of the New King James Version. I want you to do me a favor. And I know this is not what y'all, I want you to stand for the reading of God's Word. We're going to show Him honor and respect for His Word, because the Word is powerful. Amen? Amen. And now it happened, as He went to Jerusalem, that He passed through the midst of Samaria and Galilee. Then as He entered a certain village, there met Him 10 men who were lepers, who stood afar off. And they lifted up their voices and said, Jesus, Master, have mercy on us. So when He saw them, He said to them, go show yourselves to the priest. And so it was that as they went, they were cleansed. And one of them, when he saw that he was healed, returned with a loud voice, glorified God, and fell down on his face at His feet, giving Him thanks, and he was a Samaritan. So Jesus answered and said, were there not 10 cleansed? Were there 9? You can be seated. I read this, and you know, so many times we pray and we ask God for something, and we wait on Him to do it. These 10 lepers approached Jesus and said, heal us. And He said, okay, go show yourself to the priest. Now when He told them to go show themselves, they were not clean. It was on their path. It was on their journey. As they started to walk, things started to happen. Can I get an amen? Amen. As they continued to walk, even more things happened. Now all 10 of them got their healing from leprosy. Only one of them got restored from leprosy. Because he come back and he fell on his face and he worshiped Jesus. You see, in case you don't understand, leprosy, as it gets worse, things start falling off. Fingers, arms, noses. The worse the leprosy, the more things fall off. So you've got to understand that these 10 people probably had some missing body parts as they were crying out to Jesus. And as they're walking, their skin healed. Okay? But one of them, when he come back, he said he was made whole. That means restored. Things that had come off were put back on. But they all had to start walking. How many times have you prayed for God to do something in your life and you didn't do your part? You sat around and waited on God to do the whole thing. Well, He's God. He'll do it. Well, get up off your legs and do nothing to you and do something else. Huh? If He's told you to walk, walk. It's time. If we will start doing a little walking, we're going to start seeing the healing and miracles taking place. If we continue to keep walking and realize it and come back and give the praise that's due to it, we're going to see restored. Amen. We're going to see things put back that were taken away. Yes. Y'all don't have to get excited about this. That's all right. I can have church and I can get loud all by myself. He said to them, go and show yourself. So they started walking. And as they walked, can you imagine? You got a need in your life. You got something going on that you need Jesus to do something in you. And you ask him for it. And he says, I got it. Just go show it. And you start walking. And as you're walking, you start realizing, I'm doing this. This is happening. This, oh, gee, it's going, oh, Lord, it's good stuff. I'm going to go back. I'm going to worship the Lord because he heard my prayers and he answered. Amen. There ain't a person standing under the sound of my voice this morning that shouldn't be excited and rejoicing over what Jesus has done for them today. Amen. Well, I got up and I went to church. Well, it's because Jesus got you up, you got up. It's because he gave you strength in your legs that you were able to walk in the doors. He put breath in your lungs to let you breathe today. He gave you eyes of sight that you can see where you're going. Let me tell you something. You take it for granted, but my mother-in-law laying over in that nursing home has no, absolutely, as of Friday, she had no strength in her legs. She lays in a bed and can't even move her head. Huh? But as of Friday night, she started walking. Now, she didn't get out of bed and take off walking, but she walking. And she's going to come out of it. Amen. She's going to rise up. She's going to come up out of that bed and she's going to walk and she's going to shout. Brother Bill, Sister Alicia, Brother Tommy, Sister Stephanie, they do a great job with our recovery ministry. And I look around and I see the people that are going through that program and I see where they were and where God brought them. They got up and they walked. Jesus, they walked. And they got up and they walked. And then they walked before the God. And now they're first place. Come on, church. You got something in there. Change. By the time I got that altar, I lost it. Woo! Woo! You know what we do when we come to the altar today? We come down here and we pray. Lord, forgive me. Scripture tells us to tarry. Pray and tarry. What would happen if we had an altar service, we come down here and we got sincere with God? And we spend a little time after we got through running our mouth to listen to what God had to say to us. Don't we quit being in such a hurry to get out and get to Western Sizzling that we give God just a little bit of time to do what He wanted to do in our lives. Woo! Man, it's getting hot. Jesus told us to walk. You see in Psalms 37, 23, and 24, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. Huh? God gives you a walk, just take off. Don't worry about what's going to be in the way. Don't worry about how high the mountain is. Don't worry about how low the valley is. Just go walking. Just walk. Because know for a fact people will be right there to pick you up. You start walking and you fall. You stumble, you mess up, you screw up. And people look at you and say, I knew you'd not do, couldn't make it out. You look them in the eye and say, I'm still walking. You sit back there and say, well, I guess you won't come walking. God, tell me to take you. Oh, she cut on the most. Jesus, come on. I just feel like somebody gonna get filled with the Holy Ghost this morning.
Amen.
I don't know why I'm already become bubbling. You know, through the Bible, Jesus told several of them to walk. And one he told to walk was old Peter. Matthew 14:28. And Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it's you, command me to come to you over the water. Over the water. See, sometimes when Jesus tells us to walk, it ain't on the solid, stable stuff that we feel comfortable and content. Sometimes he asks us to step out on faith and to be unknown and to follow where he leads. Hmm? I don't know if y'all feel this, but some things have got to happen. We're fixing to walk. Huh? We're fixing to get up and step out of that boat. And we're going to walk on something we've never walked on before. And that's called faith. So we're going to walk on faith. Water and faith kind of the same thing. You look at water and you can't see nothing. It's just all water. If it's real, real deep, you can't even see the bottom. But you know there's water under there. Huh? No. So when we step out on faith, we can't see the bottom of faith. Well, we know faith's there. Because Jesus said, have faith. So when we step out on that faith, we start walking. Oh, Jesus, something happens. Something changes when we start stepping on that faith. Huh? First, you ever step on, get out, you get on something, and you step on it, and it's like, I don't know. A bridge, you go across this whole bridge and step on it.
Yep.
And then you realize, hey, it's going to hold me. And I'm going to tell you, that bridge didn't look like it could hold up much nothing if they wanted to cross it. Me being the good Samaritan I am, I let them others go before me. I'll stand in their way. Huh? And there was one pretty good sized fella. I thought, bless God, if it holds him, I can take it. But even after he went across, I stepped on it and it goes. So big, I'm going to cross this or not. She said, I'm okay, we don't. Huh? Jesus telling you to walk. Huh? Have you prayed about something? Have you asked him for something? Have you put something before him? You've made a petition and you've placed it at his feet and he's telling you to walk. See, when he tells you to walk, that tells you he's already heard your request. The answer's on its way. He just needs to see how bad you really want it. See if you're willing to walk for it. Amen. Huh? So you stumble. So you fall. What are you going to do? You're going to get up and keep walking? You're going to just lay there and feel sorry for you a little bit. Think I'm going to have sympathy for you, get over it. Amen. I don't sympathize with nobody. And I'll have compassion for you. And I'll love you. But I refuse to waller in the same muck and mud you're wallowing in when you want sympathy. Huh? You stay out there all by yourself. I don't need none of that. Because see, I ain't got time for it because I'm walking. I'm walking to where Jesus is. I'm walking because Jesus told me he's going to bless me with this. Jesus told me he's going to give me that. All I got to do is go show it. I'm going to show it. I'm walking. I'm being healed as I'm walking. Here's the thing. When them 10 lepers hollered at Jesus, he could have healed them right then and there. He said, yeah, you're clean, and kept right on trucking. could have done that. He meant every much to him. When he said, go. Now remember that. All 10 of them have a choice. When he said, go show yourself to the priest, they could have looked down and said, well, ain't no sense in going. It didn't happen. What in the world do you think possessed him when Jesus walked up to him and said, okay, walk. Right? You don't have it yet, but you're asking for it, but you ain't got it. Walk.
Take off. I receive it.
Now, you're asking for it, but you ain't got it. Walk. If you want it,
We'll go together.
just walk.
Got it. Got it.
Okay, you walk.
Try.
Just walk. All you gotta do is walk. That's all you gotta do is walk.
We got it.
Give me some of it. If you want it, Jesus will give it to you. Just walk. Just walk. Go show yourself. Oh, something got to go over here. Something got to happen. People got out of their pews. People started walking. They've asked God for something. They said, walk. Oh, my God, they better not see this happening here. Y'all ain't filming this, are you? You ain't seen it yet, but he said walk. Walk. And if you start walking down it because he said it, you're going to get it. Just walk. Good. Yeah, walk. Yeah. You said, Lord, heal me of that. He said, walk. Walk. Glory. Y'all better be careful. Holy Ghost got to right now in a minute. Man, oh man. I feel better all over than I feel anywhere else. Yeah. If I know them chairs wouldn't flip over, I'd just take off right now. God didn't tell me to run on them, though. He just said walk. Just walk. Just walk. Hey, this week, when you come up and get something and you ask God to help you with it, remember, just walk. That's right. Don't matter what it looks like. Don't matter what know my Jesus told me to walk. He told me to walk. And once I walk, and I feel it, and I see it, I'm going to start praising Him. And then I'm going to get everything. Devil, you better get ready to empty out them because I'm going to Man, somebody asked me one time, how come you don't stay behind the pulpit? Because I can't. I'm walking. Praise God. Man, God is good. All the time. Okay. Somebody here needs something this morning. That's right. Somebody needs something. They need healing in their body. They need restoration in their family. They need financial blessing. They need something. Maybe you just need a little joy put back in. Maybe you just need to be excited.
Yes.
Huh? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to dim the lights. And we're going to start talking with the Lord. And here's what I can't tell you. You don't, only you know. But if you've got a need in your life, here's what I want you to do. I want you to ask the Lord for it. And know that He's going to tell you to walk. So you get out and you walk to the front. And I guarantee you, I'm going to tell you this because I believe it with all my heart. When you get out from where you're at and you start walking and you walk towards this altar, you're going to start seeing it take place right then. And when you get down here, you're going to give praise to Him so He can restore everything. Amen? Huh? So if you're here this morning, I don't care if you've been to that altar 5,000 times. If you make it every trip that you come in this church, that's fine. You have to ride it all the way to heaven, get on board. But if you've got something in your life that you need done, like those 10 lepers did, they needed a touch from the Master. Okay? If you need a touch, if you need the hand of God to enter into your life, here's what I want you to do. I want you to ask Him for it, and I want you to walk to the front. And I want you to pray. I want you to give Him praise for what He's doing. I want you to praise Him for not only giving it back to you, but restoring completely. We're going to play a little song. We're going to give you a few minutes. There you go. Praise God. Walk. Just walk. Just walk. Just remember, once you get there, start praising Him. Start giving Him the thanks. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. See, you had a choice. You could have stayed right there in your seat. But God said, you know what? Walk. Go show yourself. He said, go show yourself to the priest. He's also telling them to go show themselves. So they would see. Huh? God's doing something here this morning, people. These altars are filling up. God is moving people. He's changing circumstances and situations. We need to be rejoicing over the fact that God is on the move. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Walk and rejoice. Walk and rejoice. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Maybe God's already done something in your life this week, and you just want to rejoice, or you want to praise Him. Come on forward. Walk. Come forward and just praise Him for what He's done. It's okay. You don't have to stay in those seats. You didn't pay for the seat, okay? You can get up out of it. You can come forward, and you can lift your voice, and you can lift your hands towards heaven. And you can just give Him praise for what He's done this week. That's right. That's right. Love on a little bit. We ain't in no hurry. We got all day long. Praise the Lord. Look at what all God's done just this week. Man, that's something to get excited about. That's something to shout victory over. praise with me if my sister Stephanie? Huh? Because we know where God brought us from. Amen? Huh? It's good. God told you to walk and you walked. So now then, here's what we're going to do. We're going to watch him restore it all. Because now we're going to run back to him. We're going to praise him. Oh, hallelujah. In the name of God, glory to go ahead, Sister Stephanie, just praise him. Give him thanks for what he's doing in your life. You may not feel it, you may not see it, but he said, wow, I'm going to tell you. Glory to God in the name of Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Get out, get everything back. Get everything back that you know what the enemy stole from you. Start praising him for where he's bringing you through. Come on, girl, you can do it. Don't listen to the world. That's right. Come on with it. Come on with it. Woo. That's right. That's right. Well, I'll be thanking the Lord. Well, I'll be lifting my voice to his glory to God. Hallelujah. That's right. Oh, hallelujah. Glory to God. I'll tell you right now, I don't care what the world says. I don't care